Await my orders.
Okay, there's another Rome Total War commentary. I was going to do the third battle on my replay list, but I was looking through them and they're all, well, judging from the titles, they were all either called boxes. Well, box 1, box 2, box 3, and those are very boring battles, unless there's people out there who doesn't know how to defeat boxes. Or they were called Rome vs Rome defeat, or Rome vs Rome lost, because it seems that I've been saving losses of Rome vs Rome and seeing what I can learn from that. But this one is about this. Yeah, this one's the 7th one down the replay list. It was called Horses, so I'm very interested to see what will happen. I'm guessing, well, horses is a clue. I've got what appears to be 9 cataphracts, heavy cavalry, 1 cataphract general, and, well, I'm guessing the rest will be 10 horse archers. None of these have been upgraded. Okay, is it actually 10? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the points values must have all nicely neatly stacked up. No, I've given ups to my general, and has given horse archers Skyfear? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'll just call it Skyfear or Skyfear, however I feel like it. Has 2 horse archers, 3. Okay, 3 of those. Headhunting maiden, 7 of those. Scythian nobles. She's got a mixture of Scythian nobles and headhunters. Personally, I just take lots of headhunters because they're essentially light cavalry, but with good stats. They're light cavalry with extremely good stats, including armor piercing axes. So, and they got fairly good armor as well, and attack. Basically, they got very good stats for being light cavalry. So it looks like we're both doing a bit of the horse archer fighting. We're just spinning around in circles, not hitting each other. I'm actually wasting a lot of arrows here. So it looks like he's charging. No, he's not. He's just trying to bait me, I would guess. If I get baited, i.e. I would charge all 10 of my heavy cavalry into that horse archer. The horse archer being forced to run away, and I get drawn in and probably charged by every single cavalry and get surrounded and die horribly. But I'm hoping that wouldn't be the case, because even for my first few games online I wasn't bad. I wasn't terrible. So this guy is Maurice from the Viv clan. VIVV. I suppose that's some number. I don't know how to read Roman numerals. That's 5. I'm guessing 626. I have actually no idea. Yeah, I don't know how to read that. So my cataphracts are routing. Must have just tried to chase headhunting maidens and got caught. This is every single commentary I'm doing is my first run, so I may be missing some details, especially if there's a lot occurring. I think in the future, I think I just simply press the pause button. So something's happening here. Horse archers charging the horse archers. Yeah, you need horse archers charging the horse archers because they're the 2 fastest units in the game. So you need like for like to charge each other. Looks like he successfully baited my cataphracts. It's routing broken totally. And looks like my horse archers are moving away, which is the correct action to take. Looks like I'm trying to charge my cataphracts into his headhunting maidens, along with horse archers to help catch the headhunting maidens. Looks like I'm actually charging everything. Horse archers into other horse archers into Canadian circle. Looks like it's a little bit slow off the back because some things are charging in, some things are not. I think he realised that my horse archers are charging in, so he has to charge in with everything in return. Meanwhile, he has a lot of normal archers. Archer warbands, I didn't notice that earlier. Maybe I should run through the replay first next time, so that I can catch more details. I'll just pause the game, so I talk about the tactical view of the map at the moment. So I've got 3 horse archers. They were trying to chase these horse archers. I don't know if they would do so, because it looks like my attention is elsewhere. This is the most important fight. There's a small fight here. The Scythian nobles are surrounded. There's a main fight here, where I'm guessing we both are trying to surround the other. This will be quite difficult because you surround, a hole will occur, and then they in turn can surround you. In practice, what will happen is that it's equal on both sides, unless one player has done a wrong action. So, all in all, it's looking quite fair depending on how many units there are. Actually, it looks like I'm gonna win because I have greater number of heavy cavalry attacking his heavy cavalry. Once my heavy cavalry will win the battle, they are free to chase the warband because there's nothing to actually stop me from chasing the warband with my cavalry. The main forces of this army are archers and cavalry, and in my case my archers are horse archers. So, even though it looks like quite a lot of routing on my side, I'll say it's actually quite good situation for me at the moment. Probably because my Califax charged Wholemeal into about half his army, which was running off, and he didn't quite micro his units correctly. So let's see how the battle will go. These units rally. These horse archers are coming back into the fight. They're chasing the archers. Actually, there's a lot of archers firing fire arrows into my units. They may actually be overwhelmed. So I'm getting charged in the rear village, but I respond in turn with a single unit. That's very important, a single unit as opposed to all my units. I charge that in turn. Looks like their numbers of headhunting maidens are decreasing.
This general is the perfect enemy. He does not
So
stand,
I suppose
but
on
runs away.
Maurice's
Is there
part,
any point in killing him?
his mistake was to run his cavalry back, but he didn't actually expect me to chase after him, or he didn't react quickly enough, and about half his army hit my army, my main army, and his other half hit mine. It wasn't as a proper whole. If you look on the top right, you can see how much time there's left. There isn't much time left of the battle. So that's one good indicator for me to be able to tell when the battle will be finished. So I know how much time there is left of the battle. I am hoping to commentate team battles next time, if I do decide to do so, or maybe I choose whatever interesting titles I have of my very old games. These games are old, so I don't actually know what is happening.
This is a day of victory! Your soldiers have driven off the enemy, and your triumph is complete!
So I'm hoping the style, oh it's admitted defeat now, I'm hoping the style that I will do is that it is as if I'm commentating two players that I don't actually know who are playing. Even if I am one of them who is playing, I wouldn't actually know my own actions, what I would do. Because there have been so many battles that I've fought, I honestly cannot remember any of them. There really aren't any extremely memorable ones that I can remember exactly what's going to occur. So I'm just going to let you see the battle statistics screen. It's not very useful information because it doesn't actually tell you what units that actually hurt. So it's not actually very useful to find out what is effective, because you don't know whether it chased, I don't know, like 100 peasants, for instance. Well, like 200 peasants, that'd be much more appropriate, because it's very easy to get 100 kills in this game. You might notice that this game, the units, what are the unit sizes? They seem quite smaller compared to the previous game or another game. That's because you can set sizes in Men of War. And this will be the end of the commentary.